All right, we're here with the fourth member of the jury, Nicole. Um, you've had a little bit of
Woo.
time to process your eviction. How are you feeling?
Uh, I mean, I could see it kind of coming given I was more one of the people that kind of laid low and I guess you could say kind of coasted through my season. Although I did technically, in a way, get dissolved out, weirdly. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the last few remaining, they're all really strong, and I love them all, so no hard feelings toward them. They're all great players.
All right, love to hear that. So yeah, you really touched the block for your first time, um, at the final six, with Jake as HOH. Kind of, how did you feel when you kind of touched the block? Do you feel like your gameplay changed from that point onwards?
Um, yeah, I will say I definitely tried to like make my rounds a little bit more so like try to get a little bit more in socially to make sure that even if I was like a pawn or something that I wouldn't go home. That and I really did not want to go home over Will. Like no, 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 that was not happening. But then also that was kind of when it kind of I mean, I'd done okay in challenges before that, but it did kind of like step me up a little bit in challenges. And I mean, I didn't win any, but I came pretty close in the last few, so I'm proud of that. So usually I'm not like the best challenge person unless it's like a puzzle, but I mean, like the last couple, especially the oh, where we had to try to like block each other off in the squares and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Day
Like,
moves.
yeah, I was proud of that one.
Okay, period. I should. Um, so yeah, so you do lose Will there 3-0. And we head into the final five, where Zoe wins the HOH. Um, Kind of how did you feel regarding your strategy for the end game, and why do you think things ended up working out how they did?
So basically, my strategy was obviously I had to try to do some. I mean, obviously, it didn't work out that I could do something, but my thought was try to maybe get the veto to get off the block and or basically just try to make some kind of big move because there's the last four are really big, probably been the biggest players since the beginning, I want to say. Um, so if I could have done better, like challenge wise, and stuck around, then it would have done something to get one of them out for sure. But then obviously I lost, and then I ended up by picking the wrong room, winning it for Cat. So that that didn't work out great. But yeah, if I would have won it, I would have tried to get probably one of the bigger people. Obviously not. I love Zoe and I love Sky, but so I would probably say like Kat or Jake I would want out. But obviously, like I said, I bad luck. I just so happened to pick the wrong room and let Kat get off the block. So that was that was kind of funny and also like shit in hindsight. But yeah, as soon as like she
Mhm.
got it, I was like, well,
Oh,
that's a wrap for me.
so Kat does win the veto herself, of course, and Sky goes up. So there was no part of you that felt like there was a way you could stay against Sky.
No, Sky just Sky for a while has had just a lot of good connections in the house, and I mean, I love Sky. Like I said, so funny, always making everybody laugh. So, I honestly didn't see anybody wanting to keep me over her, especially because, like I said, she's such a big personality in the house. And the last four left are all super strong, but um, I'm from what I kind of gathered from like the relationships and stuff in the house, like Zoe and Sky were really close, so I knew Zoe wasn't gonna let Sky go. But yeah, I wish I could have stayed,
Mhm.
but I am happy that I got fifth. Usually I'm not the best at Big Brother
Yes,
orgs, so and five
fair
is good.
enough. So, with the final four remaining, how do you think you're viewing them currently as far as like who you're more inclined to vote for in the end?
That is a good question. So I would say out of the people left that Jake has probably played a pretty strong game, especially with getting some of the people out that he did. Um, and even just when I was talking with him behind the scenes, it sounds like he had like a pretty good hold on the people in the game and a pretty good like foot right into the finale. Kat is super sweet, but where she's been super social, I haven't seen her really make any big game moves. So as far as that goes, as nice as she is, I haven't really seen her be one to make moves. So I don't know if that would be, I mean, that's kind of a mark against her, to be honest. Um, and then Sky's just nuts. We love Sky. Um, and then Zoe. Love, love, love Zoe since the beginning. One of the people that I always was closer to from everybody. So sweet. So I would say personally for me, based on like people making moves behind the scenes and being socially involved, it's between Zoe and Jake for me. But probably more leaning towards
Mhm.
Jake right now.
All right, fair enough. Well, let's take a look at your goodbye messages. So if you see a text, exit interview channel,
Yes.
period, well, just stay on there because you shouldn't have read history perms. So I wouldn't want you to miss any message.
Will do.
All right, well, this first one is from Jake. You can just read and react to them as they show.
Aw, that's sweet. And yeah, like I said, no hard feelings. I get it. But I'm glad he liked our talks as much as I did. Jake's a really fun guy. But yeah, I could see why they wouldn't want me in the final two with them. Although, I mean, they could drag me as being Miss Goat, but no, I totally get it and no hard feelings whatsoever. Love you, Jake.
Period. This next one is from Kat.
Aw, what a sweetheart. Yeah, honestly, I hope I can keep in touch with Kat after this season too. Like, she was super sweet, super understanding, and even when things were like stressful, like for both of us going on in real life, like she really got it, and I kind of vented to her at one point. So, aw, love you, Kat.
Next is from Sky.
Aw, thank you, Sky. You're a queen too. You always made me laugh. Not gonna lie.
And finally is from Zoe.
Aw, I'd love to stay friends as well, Zoe. Like, I always loved from day one. Like I said, I always loved my chats with Zoe from day one. And like, I don't know, I always considered her more of like the friend that I had in this org. So that's so sweet that she felt the same. Like, love you, Zoe. And yeah, please keep in touch after this. And best of luck. Like I said, I'm rooting for Zoe or Jake. So love you guys.
So have any of these goodbye messages changed your perspective on any of your fellow house guests, or is it pretty much, what you expected?
Um, no, I mean, like I said, I already kind of figured that like Zoe and Jake were the front runners in my eyes, and I mean, even they kind of know they're pretty much in the front. And then, but everybody else, it's super sweet. I do appreciate hearing that they enjoyed our talks as much as I did, though. Like, it's nice to know it's not like a one sided, I'm just venting and they really don't like me thing. Like, it's good to know that they really liked our talks too. And yeah, I would love to be friends with them after this. So it was really sweet to see.
Period. Well, thanks so much for playing, Nicole. We really enjoyed having you. Um, we hope you had fun playing, and yeah, we'll let you into the jury house soon.
Cool. Yeah, honestly, this is probably one of the best together orgs that I've played. Like, I
Aw,
don't know, I just really love it. Like, how you guys set up everything and even the theming, like, it's so cool. So, huge props to you guys and thank you for having me.
thank you, thank you. Period.